Get on your job, nigga. Motivation. Haters better get on your job. Tell them. Haters get on your job, nigga. It's motivation. Suck a nigga, get on your job. If you...
Yeah, a lot of women are women tend to be a lot more either penetrative or
mental connection
or clitoral in the way that they climax. You know, but then obviously there's squirting orgasms, there's anal orgasms, there's like girls can come from a whole bunch of shit.
Okay,
it's really fun.
So could we put the myth to bed about the squirting? That's just pee.
What's
right?
the myth? The myth is that squirting is pee. Okay, the answer is yes and no.
Mm-hmm.
So. If you watch a porno and the word squirting is anywhere in the title, that woman is pissing on the man. Because she drank like...
Where's my bubble?
Sorry. Okay.
I had to get the myth broken.
There is another caveat to it. So, like, if
a lot of girls, no, I'm coming.
If it literally says, like, Squirting Teens 12, starring blah, 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 okay, in that scene, she drank like a gallon of water before they started filming, and then she's just pissing clear, right? However, if a girl randomly squirts during a porno and it wasn't scripted, that's real.
But is it still pee?
It comes from the Skene's gland. Like the fluid that a woman produces during a squirting orgasm comes from this gland, which is kind of the female equivalent of the prostate. So it actually produces this fluid, which is very similar to seminal, like to jizz without sperm in it.
Oh, okay.
So that is
like the pre-cum, like
kind of like that. So like that's what you're actually pumping out of her.
A little bit of pee in it, don't you agree? I feel like it's always like half and half.
Yeah, because it's coming from a very similar place.
Well, put it like this: like, so if you're
like
doing it right, guys, it's just half piss. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. That's a very accurate answer.
Not fully getting peed on, but there's some in there.
But for the women who have squirted, right? Is it clearly a different sensation?
Yes.
To say like a clitoral orgasm.
Yes.
Feels totally different.
Oh, totally different. I had an ex who wanted me to always go in his mouth. Like if I was on right here, he'd have his mouth right here, and he'd make me, and it just.
For real? What?
Sorry. What? Your soundboard is on fire.
What? Wow.
That was his request.
What?
Jesus Christ.
But it's different, like you said. Sorry.
Yeah, everybody has their thing. It's cool.
Yeah.
Everyone's got their thing.
Yeah.
But I don't have.
I'm not gonna drink to that.
So does that tell you that clitoral is better? I guess because I don't ever have to do that again.
Sorry, say that again.
Clitoral, I think, is better because I don't ever have to do that again.
You don't have to piss in a guy's mouth again.
I'm not gonna do that again.
All right.
It was half piss.
You know who you are out there, all right, guys?
So one time.
At band camp or what?
Yeah. One time it was just like a spur of the moment thing. I ended up hooking up with my homegirl and her wife, and there was somebody else in the room or whatever. But
they were just watching. The third person was just watching.
No, everybody was just like smishing, you know. And it's all females, right? And I was like, okay, this is something new, wonderful. And I was just like, dang. So I was under one of my girlfriend's wife, and I love her. But she was just like, I was surprised because I've been with girls, but I'm not like fully with girls. So the fact that she just like went all over me, I was like, okay. I was like, all right, must be doing something right. But she was just like having fun with it, and I loved it.
You just work back to get back at her.
I think
Take this.
That would have been heat.
No. It was like weird
Surprise, motherfucker.
It was just one of those things where I mean, because I've been with I've had a girlfriend in high school, right? But you can only do so much. Like I'd be like, Mom, we're just hanging out. You know what I mean? Like trying to be behind closed doors because I mean it's embarrassing, but not really embarrassing, but I was
just the stigma behind it.
Oh, well, I was trying to do that, and I was like a PK. So it was just kind of like, ooh, I want to see what I can do. You know what I mean? But I mean, she liked it, and I was like, oh, I like that. I like that
she liked it.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's my mentality. If I see that I'm doing something that you like, really like,
if the other person's really enjoying it, it gets you off.
Yeah, that's how I am.
Okay, quick question then.
Uh-oh.
Who, in your limited experience with women as well, right? Who has been better at going down on you?
Men or men?
Women or men?
Good question.
So I would only I would only allow women to go down on me at one point. Then I had an ex-boyfriend that was really
Into it.
into it, and then it was just on from there. So I was like, okay.
So what
maybe
was
it's
it?
not
What
so
was
bad.
the difference between the two?
He would just like go. He knew what he was doing.
Like before him, why wouldn't you let men go down?
I don't know. I just felt really like. I don't know. I wouldn't feel that connection.
A lot of women kind of feel a bit embarrassed by it. You'd be
Would you say
surprised.
that? Would you say that's
you'd be
you?
surprised.
I don't know if I was embarrassed, but it's just like.
Or self-conscious.
Yeah,
it.
About letting a man go down on them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen that too.
Maybe that was it. I have no clue, but I felt.
You know the reason behind that?
Maybe it's like a self-conscious about her own hygiene or something like that.
Okay, 'cause I never heard that
I just
before. That's why I'm
showered
like, what the
5
hell?
minutes ago. That's probably 3 hours ago. You know what I mean?
Because most women you talk to, they're like, no, if you don't do it, then what the fuck? I sure
Yeah,
the fuck
I
ain't
mean-
going down on you.
To be honest, in my experience, I've only ever come across that with women who are not Western.
Okay.
So maybe,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's why I never heard it. That's why I had to ask questions.
So you say that you came across that with women that are not Western. So
Like Eastern European, Muslim, like as in Arabic, yeah, Asians, yeah.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, a bit of a-
Oh yeah.
bit of a mix.
Women not of the U.S.
Yeah, women, and I think maybe there was
More
was like
traditional
Yeah,
countries.
there's probably like a religious element to that as well.
Okay,
A
could
little
be.
religious element to the paranoia, or
Like
not
a mental
paranoia,
block type
yeah,
thing?
like the self-conscious part as well. Yeah, just a weird observation.
I feel like because they're more clean. They're more clean.
Who's more clean?
Like
They don't want my
other
dirty
people that
beard
are
to
not
contaminate them.
Oh, what are you saying?
They eat better? No, it's just like, for example, like a lot of, I didn't know, like a lot of girls like have a cup next to like their toilet.
Oh, I know
They
what you're talking
don't-
about.
they
Yeah,
don't
the way they
don't-
clean. Okay.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
they're more clean about
I get you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking
So I feel like they're more subconscious about it. So they're here, everybody's like, oh, well.
Okay, that
about.
might be the answer.
pat
right
with
there.
a tissue and
Yeah.
just like, okay, I get you.
Yeah, that you might have hit it right in the head. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Maybe.
that's what it is.
Yeah.
So for like
Makes sense.
another thing in your program, like pretty sure like the women can agree with this too. Like there's guys that they might know, like they know that they're not well endowed, but they are unsure. And then there's girls that they've been sexually with, and the girls are lying to them, telling like, nah, don't worry, it's big enough. Don't worry, you're okay. And you guys know that he's not. But the women are pumping
Never
them up.
say those words.
Yeah.
It's big enough. Don't ever say that.
That'll crush a man's ego real quick. Like, huh?
Pro tip.
Oh, okay.
So like,
You gotta put them down. Don't display.
so
It's not that tiny.
would you agree that
I've
that,
seen
that-
smaller.
that messes with the guy's like performance? Like,
Yeah, that's gonna screw a guy up.
yeah.
Yeah.
So how often have you guys?
I get a swoon. Like, what?
How often have you guys actually did that and actually told a guy that?
I've never said that. I
So if the
wouldn't.
guy was small, you told him he was small.
No, I would never tell him.
Oh,
Sorry, you're saying have I ever
But would you still go through with the sexual act?
So,
So-
I had one guy, a specific guy who was the smallest little thing I've ever seen in my life.
Jesus Christ.
I liked him so much. I told you.
She said I lied to him so much.
For 2 months, we did the right thing. We built it up. We waited. I liked him so much. Our kissing chemistry was there, and then it was just.
That's probably why his kissing
It
game
was-
was so
But-
good.
but-
So how many times did he?
Yeah,
How many
but
times
then
did he
it's
get to?
So, I feel bad. He went in my thighs. He didn't even make it inside of me. He just kept pumping, and I let him come.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
With
But-
his condom on.
But before
My thighs.
before you had
And I cried home on the way home.
before you had sex with him, when did you know that he wasn't endowed?
That was the first time I've ever came near it. I don't
You
know
never
why.
touched it
We
because
did
most girls they'll
these,
go
it
in and
was
they'll.
Oh, most girls they'll go in and they'll touch. You know what I'm saying, to investigate to see what they're getting. You know what I'm saying. She's laughing. She knows she does it.
Investigate.
I mean,
Well, don't take it now. Shoot. Now I gotta rush and have sex with everyone I date because now I'm nervous.
All that time wasted.
if I'm gonna get disappointed, I might as well get disappointed right at the jump.
But you said like so everything else about the guy was great,
Everything.
and you just couldn't get past that to pursue it further.
It was that bad. Unfortunately, poor thing.
And you only you only gave him one
pinky?
try.
It was like that, and
Jesus
and
Christ.
really
Everybody look
white
at this.
and uncircumcised,
Yeah.
and the whole deal, the whole deal.
But this like he couldn't.
Like he couldn't make you come other ways.
Yeah, in other ways to where.
He didn't-
Like,
he just-
he didn't went down on you and it was, like,
Because
horrible
he didn't
too, or-
try to do anything else really. Yeah, we had kissing and a little bit of touching, but it didn't make me come any other way. No.
So he didn't go down on you or nothing, like none of that shit,
No,
or you didn't want him to.
I don't remember. We were drunk.
She said, I don't remember.